Well, hey there. What is happening, everybody? Good Wednesday morning on this journey to 30. It's super cold here in Minnesota. It was 15 degrees, I think, yesterday morning. Haven't checked to see what it is this morning, but I imagine it's cold. When I took the dog out, it sucked. It really did. Anyway, welcome to day number 18 of set 9. Day number 18, set 9. Every set just goes faster and faster and faster. It's a scary thought. But today, what I want to talk about, I want to just keep it short, give you a quick JT30 update as to where I'm at today. So the last week and a half, as I said before, set 9, more projects, and these projects have been focused and honed, meant to push for certain products. For example, I got a video done for a big Fiverr gig, which is awesome. I've been working on a new demo spot for the cannabis industry, which is awesome. But through all of that work, obviously I'm not going out and finding a lot of work. I'm not doing daily creatives. I'm not doing a lot of those things that I maybe normally would. So where am I with all that, and what are the plans moving forward? Through developing my demo, which I know, you'd never develop your own demo. Someone else should do it. But the glorious part of it is I get to really update my production skills again because now I'm diving in to learn more about mastering and multi-track and really mixing things super tight together. And that's been great. I've been learning a lot more about that end of things. And I think my practice audio that I've been working on and editing and playing with sounds so much better than my old stuff. So I'm super excited on that. And that is what has been happening in set 9 and will continue to happen for the next 2 weeks. A week and a half, right? 2 weeks, whatever's left in November. After I get done or get a good chunk of this out of the way, I will be moving on to the one-off projects, as I've been calling them, which are just sets of single words or groupings of words that fit into, don't bump the mic, that fit into, say, gaming narration or e-learning narration or something along those lines, and can be bought cheaply and are kind of an evergreen product for me. So I'm working on those in week 4 of set 9, which will be a lot of fun. But what does that mean for the rest of set 9? What does it mean for set 10? I've been thinking pretty hard about this because I know I want to get back into the daily creatives, and I know I want to audition a lot more, and I want to sell myself a lot more, creating a bigger network than the one I have currently that really has just come from organic work and not much of my own just outreach. So rest of set 9, rest of set 10, really, I need to step back. I need to go inward. I've been so focused on what I look like on the outside, what's happening with my branding and where I'm pushing myself, that I haven't worked on this foundation very well, who I am mentally, spiritually, and physically. And I know I say this a lot. Every set I say, I'm going to get better at working out. I'm going to get better at mental health. And it just falls by the wayside because between family and what we got going on in normal life, my normal job, and this, it's a lot to do. But I really need to focus and get that paradigm shift more so on the other side for the next 10 years. So what I'm discovering the rest of this journey to 30, quite honestly, needs to be is me focused on myself, fixing the machine. This car has needed an oil change. It's needed a lot of work, and we've just been driving across country nonstop because we want to get to the destination. And I got to stop focusing on the destination so much. I need to stop focusing so much on the destination of becoming a full-time voice actor and expecting that to be in the next 2 years, and focus more so on getting myself right so that I can be better with voiceover. So in set 10, set 11 even, there's just going to be a lot of focus on getting myself right physically, working out a lot more, getting more physical, damn it. Mentally, more meditation, more mindfulness. The Daily Stoic has been a huge help for me. Read that every single day. And even if I don't act on a particular passage, when it slaps me in the face, it still gives me an idea of, when that situation comes around again, it's like, hey, remember what you read from Epictetus or Marcus Aurelius? Like, keep that in mind in this situation. And I'm gonna tell you, it has helped me with my patience. It has helped me with dealing with other people when they maybe don't know what they're trying to say or what they're getting across, much like I do now. Um, it's been fantastic. So, focusing on building more of me, and at the same time, being super happy with what I've done. I mean, I feel like I've come nowhere sometimes. Like, every single day, it just feels like a brick wall. Like, I have not done the things that I want to do. Luckily, I found a series on. I signed up for LinkedIn Premium. They've got a learning series, which is fantastic, and I've been watching a goal setting series and leading yourself, if you will. And they really talk about just focusing on, really be happy with your wins. Look back where you've come from, and really identify, understand you've come a long way. And you know what? I think I have. Everywhere from my daily creative videos, the first ones, to now, much better. I think my vocal range and every way that I talk is much better than it was when I started. I've made great friends. I've expanded my network. I've made clients. I've made connections. I have come a long freaking way in a year. And at the same time, I was a dad. I was a husband. I have a full-time gig. I have other family members with weddings going on and such. All that happened in this last year, and you know what? Looking back, I couldn't trade a minute of it, because it has built me to here and has really helped me to understand, I think, what it is that I want out of 2019. I've got goals now, goals that aren't superficial, goals that are much more measurable. Um, and I've got a better thought pattern, and I'm happier. I'm genuinely happier in a natural standpoint, without any pills or anything like that to help my mindset. I'm happier, and because of that, I feel better about voiceover and going forward. Um, and the last thing, really, that I want to make sure that I'm really hyper focused on in 2019 and the rest of this set is staying in my frickin' lane, right? I am just constantly looking at other people, and while they're running their own race, and going, man, I can't keep up. I want to be where they're at. Damn it, they started 2 weeks ago and they've already done X. Um, I gotta knock that crap out. It is nothing. It means nothing. If anything, I should be learning from those people and taking in, instead of being jaded and pissed that they might be running the race a little bit faster than me. So that is today's JT30 update. Really, it's just that I'm feeling good. That I've got goals that make sense to me. Goals that that are going to push me forward in VO. Goals that are going to push me forward to optimize myself in the way that Tim Ferriss trains us to do. Man, it's exciting stuff, and I can't wait to really share it all with you. This has been a huge highlight for me to constantly put myself out there on social. It seems vain, but really it's helped keep me accountable. Because I do have a lot of people and friends out there who reach out constantly and say, "Hey, where's the daily creative? Hey, where's this piece that you said you were gonna do? Hey, how are you doing auditioning wise? And what do you do to get the sound that you have?" That stuff is fuel, man, and it's really sparking my fire, and I'm stoked on it, right? And so 2019 is gonna bring some fire, I think. The rest of the journey to 30, there might not be any daily creatives, at least in 2018. However, coming into 2019, I'm all come off all nice and hot. And yeah, I can't wait to share it with you. So, thank you all for tuning in to another Journey to 30 update. I hope that you have been finding these enjoyable. And yeah, you have a fantastic day, and we will see you on the flip.